Hello there. Been a while since I made a video. James here. I wanted to show you off of Atlanta Black Star, and I'm gonna show you two stories. One of the stories is that they pulled a gun in Texas on this elderly black couple, and they were mistaking this elderly black couple for two teenagers looking for some younger men. But this black couple were subjected for mistaken identity gone wrong, terribly wrong, as the police were searching for teenagers that left the elderly couple traumatized as they were held at gunpoint and handcuffed. The couple has since filed a lawsuit in the department accusing the excessive force. I'm going to let you hear the video on this one. See if it.
In the case of mistaken identity gone terribly wrong, an elderly Texas couple was held at gunpoint, handcuffed, and left traumatized after police mistaken them for a group of teenagers. It was pretty scary. 67-year-old Michael Lewis and 57-year-old Regina Armstead say they were scared for their lives as they looked down the barrel of police guns for an alleged crime they didn't commit. Pulled us over, thought they were looking for three teens with a gun that was at some other teen. Now, Lewis and Armstead have filed a lawsuit against the police, accusing them of excessive force. I was afraid, but I didn't know what was going on. I knew I hadn't did anything wrong. For 57-year-old Regina Armstead and her boyfriend, 67-year-old Michael Lewis, a secret dinner they had on November 6, 2020 would be one they wouldn't soon forget. That evening, Armstead says, while on their way home from Captain D's in Rosenberg, Texas, a suburb of Houston about 30 miles to the west, which has a population of about 38,000 residents, 50% of them black. While on their way home, Armstead says a Rosenberg police cruiser got behind them and activated its lights, spurring confusion and panic for the couple. So I tried to move over to the right side because I thought they were trying to get by me. And so then they got in behind me again, and I turned the radio down. I could hear them saying, turn the car off and throw the keys out the window and all that stuff. According to a lawsuit filed against the city of Rosenberg, its police department, and 5 police officers on November 6, 2020, the officers were looking for a group of black teenagers who allegedly brandished a gun to a group of kids, then fled away in a white vehicle with tinted windows and black rims. Armstead was driving a white Dodge Charger, similar to the car the teens reportedly got away in, leading to a traffic stop. Pulled us over, thought we were looking for three teens with a gun that was at some other teen. Then I was going, I told him, I said, well, if that was the case, I said, yeah, I said, if that's the case, they're gone now. I said, you're fooling with us. The suit filed on August 4th, 2022, alleges the officers ordered Armstead out of the car and onto the ground. On her release, as officers, guns remained pointed at her. She was then handcuffed and placed in the back of a police car. Meanwhile, Lewis, a dialysis patient, was also handcuffed.
This guy's a dialysis patient.
Serious health risks.
Unbelievable.
Handcuffs on him. And I told him I can't have nothing on my arm at all. So I said I better mess up my record. Despite telling officers of his medical condition, the officers disregarded those warnings, causing the medical device in his wrist to malfunction,
Oh
resulting
my
in
God, this man could
medical
have died.
damage, according to the lawsuit. While the couple remained detained, officers then searched their car. It wasn't until nearly an hour later did the focal point of the traffic stop get addressed. Lewis and Armstead were not the teens the officers were after. Oh, I think that we didn't favor the three guys they were looking for, but they should have known that when they pulled me out of the car that I was not one of the guys.
There were a number of constitutional violations that we allege. Obviously, excessive force with the brandishing of the guns and the handcuffing of Mr.
responded to the appropriate court with factual information. Lewis and Armstead's attorney, Lauren Bond, says her office tried to get their hands on the body cam video of the traffic stop. But we're told by a public records city official they don't have a video from the stop, leaving Bonds to question if the officers ever activated their body cameras or dash cameras before if the footage was deleted.
Oh, see,
Bonds
so their word against
the dollar amount
their
was
word.
the
Wow.
couple at this time, but the lawsuit also accuses Rosenberg police for repeatedly being overly aggressive with the city's non-white residents. He hoped the lawsuit prompts Rosenberg police to change the way it interacts with people of color. I want you to be better for people around here because they mess with a lot of people of color. Reporting for Atlanta Black Star, I'm Cavante Smalls.
You know, these police departments must costing the city millions of dollars to keep paying these lawsuits. You know, common sense can tell you. You know, if you take time and do the correct thing, they were looking for some black teenagers, a group of black teenagers they were looking for, but it was an elderly couple that they end up, you know, stopping and traumatizing. And put the man, they could have killed that man. You know, I mean, this is the reason why some people don't like police. That they give the police officers like that they give police a bad name because you know they overdoing it. That doesn't make no sense. And I mean, the guy is 60. His 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 girlfriend's 57. Her boyfriend's 67, and he's on dialysis. Man, let's check this next story. This is ridiculous. Okay, this next story is about a young man, a young black teenager who was a lifeguard, tried to let the parent know of a little child who couldn't really swim that good that, ma'am, you need to kind of watch your daughter. And she copped an attitude, and she said, how you gonna tell the life, this title, how the pool's closed. A woman tries to make a black teen lifeguard leave his job after he asked her to monitor the daughter. Now her daughter doesn't swim that good, and she wasn't watching her daughter. This dumb broad, you know, he was telling her because she could have drowned. And if it would have been drowned, he would have been liable because he wouldn't have did his job. This story says a white woman and her daughter escorted out of the apartment complex of a private pool after she videotaped insulting a black staff lifeguard. The combative woman fumed after an African American pool worker confronted her at the party's disruptive, dangerous behavior. But instead of her yielding to his authority in the pool, she told him the pool was closed for him. During the summer weekend of August, a middle-aged white verbally harassed a black teen from working a summer job at the pool. Now viral, and I don't know if the video, I don't know if it can play or not, but no, okay, here it is. It's just a short segment of it. I mean, what if her daughter would have drowned? You know? But this dumbass wanted to be prejudiced. You know, how dare a black person tell me, which is something is not for your own good and for your own safety of your daughter, because stuff do happen. But how you gonna tell me what to do? And she clowned and made herself look like a fool. So he videotaped it. She pulled it. They call her Karen. You know, and he's looking out for her child. He see that the child couldn't swim that good. You know, it's It's unfreaking believable. And, the kid doing his job, and as he filmed her rant, the team informs her, "You're on camera too, miss." To which she's back, "Good, you're on camera too. You back on camera." So he had to show this to prove the reason why black people had to show stuff like this because it's one word against another. So you're not just not saying, well,
Right? I mean, see my daughter hurt herself. She's beautiful. No, no, he's 7 years old. I know he is.
he was trying to warn her not to tell her daughter. And she's 6 years old, civil behavior, and he was concerned. This is his story.
This for everybody that wanted a story time while the Karen was tweeting at the pool. So I'm a lifeguard, right? So if you in 5 feet of water, this shit, like if you in 5 feet of water, it's not the same pool. But if you got a kid, her daughter was 6, and she was autistic, special needs. So she was laying down, she had her eyes closed. So I'm like,
Special
I'm
needs
over here trying
kid.
to tell her, I'm like, man, your daughter is swimming in the 6 feet. I see that she can't swim. So can you please like get in the water with her? Just get your arms length with her, like just for safety. Cause I'm just a lifeguard, but like you never know what can happen in the pool. So I tell her, can she come over here, like watch her do it. She tells me no. She got smart with me, all that. So then I left in the morning. So then her daughter comes over there, like by my lifeguard stand. She started pouring water on my bag. And she started pouring water on my papers. And I checked the chlorine and the pH levels with. So then I asked the lady, I'm like, excuse me, ma'am. I'm like, can you please get your daughter? She's pouring water on my stuff that I need. So she was like, oh, you're just a lifeguard. You only make $12.50 an hour. What could you possibly have in a bag? I don't even make $12 an hour, but anyway, she was like, what could you possibly have in a bag and everything? So I'm like, wow. So then I'm like, all right, never mind. I'm gonna just go tell the people in the office. So then she told me to get up, got in my face, like, what you say, what you say. That's exactly what I thought. I'm like, oh, all right. So then I went in the inside, I grabbed the lady. We come back up, and then y'all see the rest of the video and what happened. She started getting mad. We had to kick her out the pool. Turns out she wasn't even a resident for the complex that I was guarding that day, so we got out of there. We actually had to call the cops on her for her to leave. She wouldn't leave. But yeah, that's the story time how I first met a Karen.
Wow. This is sad. So knowing that